Welcome to another edition of Rust Rants. I'm John Rust, and I come on and go off about, well, whatever's haunting me off today. Woke Hollywood is really starting to pay the price for, well, going woke. Now, for years, we've seen one movie after another flop at the box office and streaming shows getting wretched viewership numbers because the people making them, well, they didn't give a hang about telling good stories. It was all about identity politics. It was all about race-swapping characters, basically just for the sake of race-swapping. But while those movies and shows were losing money and losing viewers, the people who gave them the green light kept their jobs. In some cases, they even got promoted because that's the new Hollywood model, failing upwards. Well, it finally caught up to one of those people. Word came down earlier this week that Victoria Alonso has exited Marvel Studios, and exited is the word that was used by Variety magazine. Now, there aren't any details on why she exited, if she quit, if she was fired. And you got to remember this, Disney announced that they do plan to cut billions of dollars from content creation, so she might be part of those cuts, but again, that is not confirmed. What is confirmed is that Victoria Alonso, who started out as an executive vice president of visual effects for Marvel Studios all the way back in 2006, who's been an executive producer for every MCU movie since the Avengers came out, who just 2 years ago was promoted to, boy oh boy, is this a long title here, the president of physical, post-production, VFX, and animation production. Man, try fitting that on a business card. Well, it is confirmed that she is one of the wokest people in Hollywood. This is the woman who wanted to change the name of the X-Men because she says, well, the group has women in it. Well, yeah, it does. You know, Jean Grey, Storm, Rogue, Kitty Pryde, Psylocke, Dazzler, Polaris. They've all been part of the X-Men, and you know what? No one's had a problem with the group still being named the X-Men, at least until Victoria Alonso showed up on the scene, and she was probably the one who changed the name of their planned movie from the X-Men to The Mutants. Boy, what a bland title. I mean, what would get you more jacked? The X-Men or The Mutants? So Alonso was also the one who aided in getting Disney employees whipped up to force then CEO Bob Chapek to come out against Florida's parental rights bill, which has been erroneously called the Don't Say Gay bill. And she has also told people that, well, you need to use your voices to bring about change, which, you know, in and of itself is fine. But then she goes further and says, if you don't, then your silence is poison. Basically trying to bully everyone to your cause. Now, was it her wokeness that got Alonso exited? I'm very hesitant to say yes to that. What I would probably lean more toward is the recent box office flop that was Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. You know, in fact, you could probably consider all of Marvel Phase 4 a flop. Now, yes, some movies did better than others, but everything I've heard about it, I've only seen one of them. I only saw Spider-Man No Way Home, which was a really good movie. I didn't care about the others. But everything else I've heard was, it was directionless. You look around and the Marvel Phase 4 movies, they just didn't generate the same level of interest that all the Marvel movies leading up to Endgame did. The VFX in a lot of these movies just looked like garbage. And beyond that, you have Chris Lee, who's with the online magazine Vulture. He tweeted out that Alonso had a crazy amount of power to the point she could change any shot in any movie on a whim. She would blacklist VFX artists that irked her. Irked isn't the real word, but again, we got to keep it clean here. Then she gave VFX artists an avalanche of work, and the bottom line is she created a toxic environment at Marvel. Even if she wasn't a woke weirdo, this is the sort of woman who just needed to go. She created a bad atmosphere in the workplace, which almost certainly contributed to a decline in the quality of MCU movies and shows. Hopefully, this is only the beginning, and maybe, hopefully, holding out hope, more of these woke cultists will get the boot and Disney can replace them with people who have actual talent, who will be given free rein to create good movies and shows, and hopefully original movies and shows that are good, instead of just keep going back to the well and just recycling all these other properties from 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago. All right, folks, that's going to do it for this edition of Rust Rants. Be sure to like, share, follow, and subscribe across all of KYCA's social media. That's Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, Instagram, Twitter. Check us out at kyca.info. Be sure to smash the like button, leave a comment. We'd love to hear what you have to say about this video. Till next time, I'm John Rust. I will see you soon.